Fun-filled day of exercise today. Was able to go on a 5-mile run this morning at a pretty decent pace. Gonna throw the map up here. Splits up here. Legs are feeling good, feeling strong, so I decided to barbell squat. Was able to complete 265 5x4 at about 133 pounds, which is actually 5 more reps and 1 more rep per set than last week. Everything is going according to plan. I am moving up by 1 rep per set each week. And next week, I get to attempt 265 5x5, and then once I can complete the 5x5, I'll be able to move up by 20 pounds to 285 and then start over at 5x3. And today I wanted to talk about how I personally approach my reps, sets, and the weight in a given exercise. I've always been a big fan of 5 sets per exercise. I'm not really sure where that number came from. I think it was from working out with one of my friends when I first started lifting. That number just really stuck. And when I say 5 sets, it's 5 working sets. So the warm-up sets don't count. So when I did today's 265 5x4, everything before 265 doesn't count. The 95-pound, 135, 185, 225, 245, 255, all don't count because those are warm-ups. I only count my working sets. In terms of the rep range, it really depends on my goal at that given time for that given exercise. Right now, I'm on a strength program for my squats and my bench, so I'll usually go to a 3 to 5 rep range. 5 is the max that I'll go in terms of strength, and then 2 to 3 is the least that I go. I try not to mess with the 1 rep max all that much because when you're doing that 1 rep max, you're really teeter-tottering in between the line of you getting injured and not, because if the weight is too heavy, your body is going to compensate with other muscles that it shouldn't. So I really try not to test my 1 rep max all the time. Also, any exercises that are not my main barbell movements, I'll use those exercises as an accessory to get my barbell lifts stronger. So anything that is body weight, kettlebells, dumbbells, cables, easy bar, those types of exercises, I'll usually aim for an 8 to 12 rep range for 5 sets per exercise. And the last thing is the weight I decide to use in that given exercise. When I pick a weight, and it doesn't matter if it's a 3 to 5 rep range, it doesn't matter if it's 8 to 12, I pick a weight in which the rep range is 90 to 95% of my max effort. So for example, when I did the barbell squats today, 265 5x4, if I went up for that 5th rep, I most likely would not have been able to get it up. Or I could probably get up that 1 extra one, but definitely not 2. And for me, I really have to pick a weight that's heavy enough to work within that rep range. So for example, if I were to do a 10 rep range of a given weight, I could probably do 11, 12, but I for sure would not be able to do 13 or more. And all of this, how I approach my reps, sets, and weight, it's just a general game plan. It's not set in stone and it's malleable, because obviously I'm doing body weight times 3 sets of 28 reps per set for my pull-ups. So this isn't exactly in line. And it's not to say that if you choose a weight that's not 80 to 95% of your max effort for that given rep range, it's not to say that that's not helpful for you or even for me and that you're gonna get absolutely 0 gains. That's not what I'm saying. This all is just a general game plan. You will still get like decent results if you choose like a lighter weight that you're doing for a 10 rep range, when in actuality you can do it for 20. You're still gonna get good results, but for me to maximize my results, this is how I personally approach it. So I'm not sure if I put it out on YouTube just yet, though I'm gonna put it out right now. The next challenge that I'll be doing is the Calendar Club Challenge in July. The Calendar Club Challenge is where for that full month, I will be running whatever the number of miles is on that given day. So July 1st, I'll be running 1 mile. July 2nd, I'll be running 2, all the way up to July 31st, and then everything in between. So in total, I'll be running 496 miles. And when I say run, it's most likely going to turn into a run, jog, walk, crawl, whatever I need to get it done. And actually, because I am doing it on July, it only adds up to 496 miles. So I'm gonna add an additional 4 miles to make it an even 500, because there likely will not be another month for a long time that I will hit 500 total miles of running. And I decided to do it in July just because, one, it's one of the hardest months. It has 31 days. I could have waited until like a 30-day month, or even waited until February for a 28-day month, but I don't want to do that. I want it to be grueling. I want it to be rough. I want to ask myself why. Why am I putting myself through this? Why am I running 500 miles in a month? Why don't I just quit right now? I want to get to that point. I not only get to that point, but I want to overcome it. And literally, I will do anything and everything to get it done. It doesn't matter if I have to split up the runs. It doesn't matter if I have to run 5 times a day. 500 miles, July, I'm coming for you. And I do want to add, I do not recommend this to anyone. And even for me, this challenge is very, very extreme. And I know that it's going to push not only my body, but my mind to its absolute limits. And for me, that's why I'm doing this challenge, because I know that this challenge, running 500 miles in a month, is not good for my body. I know it's not going to be good for my joints. I know I'm going to be overtraining, but that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to expand my mind, to say that I ran 500 miles in a month, to say that I did this challenge. And really, again, it's all about expansion of my mind, because if I can run 500 miles, what else can I do? So thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed that video. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any comments, questions, concerns, video requests. I do have a few video requests that are backed up that I will be getting to next week, just because my girlfriend's parents here are visiting, and we've been eating out, they've been cooking, and I really haven't had time to do my normal day of eating, my normal exercises, and just my normal schedule. So bear with me, I will be getting to those videos. If you want to catch another one of my video, there's a video here, there's a video here. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helped me out. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right here. See you all tomorrow.